Example 3, we're going to reverse the process. Instead of graphing a piecewise function, we're going to take the graph of a piecewise function and try to determine what the function is. So, first look at the directions. Write a piecewise function for the graph. So if you look at this graph here, we have a line that comes up and stops right here, and then another line that takes over from there and goes up forever. Now remember, these are linear functions which have the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So let's take this first line, which has a slope of, let's see, if I keep going from point to point to point, you notice that I keep going up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So the slope is a positive 1. The line is increasing from left to right. Now, the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. Well, it would cross right here at y equals 3, so that's our y-intercept. So the equation, we're going to write a piecewise function, f of x equals, there's two pieces, two lines, so I'm going to leave myself some space for two pieces. The first equation is put 1 in place of m and 3 in place of b. So 1x, which is just x, plus 3. Okay? Now the second line, we'll talk about the domain of it later. The second line has, let's find out what its slope and y-intercept are. So slope first, here's a point, and here's another good one that goes right through an intersection. If we go through these points, we got to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. So my slope is 2. The y-intercept, it crosses right here, crosses the y-axis at negative 1. And so negative 1 is the y-intercept. So the equation of this line in this form is f of x equals 2x plus a negative 1 or minus 1. Now, where are they graphed? This first line is graphed all the way up until we hit right here. Here's where one stops and the other one starts. Well, that's at x equals 0. This one is graphed to the left of 0, the other one's graphed to the right of 0. So the first equation is graphed for x is less than 0, and the other one is graphed when x is greater than 0. Be careful, because a lot of people say, oh, here it's less than 3. No, don't look at the y value, you're looking at the x value. This is graphed at negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, boom, and then it stops at 0. Now you notice on this one, there's an open circle, 0 is not included, so it's just graphed for less than. But here the point is included, it's filled in, so this one should be greater than or equal to 0. And there is your piecewise function that goes with that graph.